Hey, what is going on? This is to eBay seller. I cannot remember his name. I emailed you the other day. I purchased this Yizhan X4. We call it the mini tarantula because there is another model which is a Yizhan X6 tarantula. YouTube, how's it going? I gotta do a video for a eBay seller. You know, I haven't been flying any quadcopters lately. I know some of you guys that were subscribed to me for the quadcopter stuff. That this was one that I actually got in the past, and I did a video on that. There was somebody I knew that had a I didn't have I guess you could say a camera quadcopter at the time. And there was somebody I knew that had a Yizhan X4, and it was brand new. It was like 2 days old. And they were really impressed with this one. I was really impressed with this one. This little X4 tarantula I actually got to take out there, and I threw it all around, and it's nice. They advertise it as going 30 meters, but I bet you I shot this one about 100 meters or over. I was, excuse me guys, I was really getting it out there. So this was definitely one of the lower priced quadcopters that I tried that, I was pretty impressed by its performance. And, just the last couple weeks I decided, hey, I want to start getting back into my quadcoptering again, and, might get me a couple, I guess you can call these toy grade quadcopters again. And I definitely wanted to look out for this one, and I found it. Well, I got it on eBay, and it was supposed to be new, which I'm assuming it was. It seemed like it was boxed up as a new quadcopter, whatever. But the problem is that it is not working. And what happens is it does not bind, I mean, if the seller may not know, but most of my subscribers know, I've been flying quadcopters for, a couple years now. I got pretty familiar with, how to do them and whatnot. Okay, but basically with this quadcopter, it is not binding. So I don't know, what's wrong. I don't know what came, DOA. I don't know if it's something with the, the board, I don't even know. What would you call it in a quadcopter? Circuit board, PCB board, motherboard. The board, the internal board. I don't know if it's something with that or what, but it's getting power. The battery is going on, and the lights are blinking. But when you do the, as with a lot of the quadcopters, when you bind them, which if it's a mode 2, if it's a mode 2 transmitter, you go up and down on the left. I guess you could say the left throttle stick, or the left. Yeah, your left throttle stick or whatever, and then there's your right, that's for your elevation, that's for your throttle, I guess. I haven't flown it for a while, but anyway, your left one, basically when you bind, you go up and down, and then it'll bind, and you're able to launch. Well, with this one, I'll show you what happens, okay? And I made sure the battery was charged. It came with its charger, and it has two different little ports there. I tried both of them for, I gave it about an hour. That it says it's about 45 minutes, an hour charge. I think it might even be less, but I definitely gave it enough time to charge, and that didn't solve the issue. So I'll show you what's going on. So it's getting power. I don't know if you guys can see it. See how it's blinking? There's definitely power. So okay. So the battery is getting power. So now if I turn the transmitter on, okay, the transmitter works. I put batteries in the transmitter, okay. So now let's bind by going up and down. Now watch. See, it makes the binding sound, but it look at this. It's not, nothing's going on. Let me push it out a little more. So I'm over here, up, down, left, right, whatever, trying to bind it. We can do our downward to the left to recalibrate it or whatever, and sometimes it's downward to the right, or up to the right and down left. I'm trying everything. As you can see, power on the 50%, let's go 60, 100. So yeah, it's defective. You know, there's look, what's nothing's. I'm not getting any binding. You know, the power is working. If you can see, there's still a flashing light. So I don't think it's the battery. I think it's the quadcopter itself. And I got this. You know, I got this Friday, so I've only had it for a day now. And you know, as I was mentioning, this is really something. You know, if it was physical damage, like if something was broke, or you know, something like that, I could have just took a picture and show the seller, and we can go from there. But you know, I wanted to show him that I don't think, you know, I think something is defective with the board. That's you know, not allowing the, you know, and then what's the main purpose of getting a quadcopter is to, you know, fly. So without it not flying, what, you know, I'm gonna have to get a refund or get this taken care of. But alright, that's it. You know, I just want to do this video and show the seller what's wrong. Alright, hope you guys have a good one. Take care.